Most people think intelligence makes life easier, that if you're smart, everything just clicks. But psychology reveals something uncomfortable. Highly intelligent people often struggle more, not less. And the part no one tells you, these struggles don't look like problems on the outside. They happen silently, inside your head. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by your own thoughts, emotionally exhausted for no obvious reason, or disconnected even when surrounded by people, this isn't random. Psychology has been studying this pattern for decades, and it shows that high intelligence comes with hidden costs most people never see. Here are 8 real psychological struggles that highly intelligent people face, and why recognizing them can change how you see yourself. 1. You overthink everything. Your mind doesn't rest. It dissects conversations, tone, meaning, and outcomes long after the moment passes. While others move on, your brain keeps running simulations. Psychologists call this analysis paralysis, when excessive thinking blocks action instead of improving it. Your intelligence creates too many possibilities, and choosing one suddenly feels risky. 2. You struggle to connect with people. You crave depth, not surface-level talk. Small conversations feel empty. You want meaning, ideas, insight. But most people aren't wired for that. So even in social settings, you can feel unseen or misunderstood. Not because you're antisocial, but because your mind operates on a different frequency. 3. You're painfully aware of everything. Highly intelligent people detect patterns others miss: body language, inconsistencies, hidden intentions. Psychology shows that increased cognitive awareness often leads to heightened emotional sensitivity. You see dishonesty, manipulation, and negativity instantly, and that awareness slowly drains your energy. 4. You feel constant pressure to succeed. People expect more from you, and you expect even more from yourself. One mistake doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like proof you're not as capable as people think. Psychologists call this imposter syndrome, the fear of being exposed as a fraud, even when evidence proves otherwise. 5. You get bored easily. Your brain craves complexity. Routine feels suffocating. Repetition feels meaningless. Psychology explains this as understimulation, not laziness. Without challenge, your motivation collapses. Your mind needs friction to stay alive. 6. You struggle with perfectionism. Your standards are unrealistically high. Anything less than excellence feels like failure. This is known as maladaptive perfectionism, where achievement never feels satisfying and rest feels undeserved. Over time, this leads to burnout, frustration, and the feeling that you're never enough. 7. You question everything. You don't accept ideas just because they're popular or traditional. You challenge authority. You analyze belief systems, even your own. This trait fuels innovation and insight, but it can isolate you from people who prefer simple answers and emotional certainty over truth. 8. You carry emotional weight that isn't yours. Highly intelligent people are often highly empathetic. You absorb emotions. You understand pain deeply. Psychology calls this emotional contagion, when other people's feelings become yours without permission, and over time, that emotional load becomes heavy. 9. You feel a constant inner dialogue. Highly intelligent people often have a voice in their head that never stops. It questions, debates, and strategizes at all times. This internal commentary can be exhausting. You might replay decisions, reanalyze past mistakes, or imagine multiple future scenarios simultaneously. It's like living inside your own TED Talk, non-stop commentary, and sometimes you can't escape it. 10. You sense the fragility of life more acutely. With insight comes awareness. You notice patterns of human behavior, vulnerability, and mortality faster than others. A small injustice, a sudden change, or even a fleeting encounter can weigh heavily. Your emotional responses feel bigger, not because you're dramatic, but because your intelligence allows you to see consequences and nuances before they happen. 11. You're constantly seeking meaning. You can't settle for because it is. Every experience, relationship, or idea must have significance. This search can lead to profound insights, but also frustration, because not every moment or person lives up to that depth. You might feel like a traveler in your own life, searching for meaning in a world that often prefers simplicity. Being highly intelligent isn't about knowing everything. It's about seeing layers others don't. But that depth can feel lonely, confusing, emotionally intense. If this video felt uncomfortably accurate, that's not coincidence. Your mind isn't broken. It isn't too much. It's simply operating at a depth most people never reach. Intelligence isn't a curse, but without balance, boundaries, and the right people, it can feel like one. You don't think too much. You just think deeper than most. And knowing that, understanding it, is the first step to finding peace, connection, and purpose in a world that rarely operates at your frequency.
You can't settle for because it is. Every experience, relationship, or idea must have significance.